A deadly bomb blast in southwestern Pakistan has killed at least 20 people and another 40 have been injured. Now, the blast occurred at a railway station in Quetta, and the Balochistan Liberation Army, the BLA group, has claimed responsibility for the blast, calling it a suicide attack. The senior superintendent of police has said that the blast took place inside the railway station when the Peshawar-bound express was about to leave for its destination. Now, the death toll has rapidly risen to 20 in the past few minutes, and this number is expected to increase further. Reports say that given the station's usual crowd, there is a high risk of significant casualties. Now, Quetta is the 6th largest city in Pakistan, and it is a trade and communication link with Afghanistan. And the railway station is one of the highest railway stations in Pakistan. Pakistan is grappling with a surge in militant attacks in its northwest and a growing separatist insurgency in the south. Multiple such blasts have in fact taken place recently in Pakistan, frequently targeting railway lines. On August 27th this year, more than 70 were killed in militant attacks in Balochistan's police stations, railway lines and highways. In January last year, a bomb blast derailed a passenger train in Balochistan, injuring at least 13 people. And for more on this, WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik now joins us on the phone line. Anas, the death toll seems to be rapidly rising. From the last time we spoke to you, what is the latest update that you can give us on this incident?
Well, the death toll has indeed risen and it's now at 21, whereas 40 people are said to have been injured. Among the 21 who have been confirmed killed includes 20 men and 1 woman. That's what has been confirmed by rescue officials. This blast took place at around 8:40 a.m. local time, about an hour and a half back, on the railway platform, very near to the ticket office, just ahead of the departure of the Jafar Express that was bound from Quetta, that is in the southwest of Pakistan, to Peshawar, which is in the northwest of Pakistan. What we also know is that banned terror group, Baloch Liberation Army, has claimed responsibility for this act of terror, whereas while also putting out details that it was a terror attack, that it was a suicide attack. Police on their part has said that they were looking into the probability of a suicide attack, but now with the formal statement from the banned terror group of BLA, it is confirmed that it was a suicide attack. Now, what we also have to understand is that as we speak at this point of time, rescue officials are there on the site. Both the Pakistani Prime Minister and President have condemned this heinous act of terror, while advising and instructing that those injured should be looked after to its utmost. Isha.
Anas, there seems to be a trend here where railway stations and lines have been targeted. Is one correct to draw out this trend? If so, what can it be attributed to? What's the reason for targeting these railway stations and lines?
Well, there is no reasoning that is there. Probably one of the reasons is that these are low-hanging fruits for terror networks, given the fact that it is humanly impossible to man railway networks or tracks, particularly be in southwest, northwest, or all across the country. The reason we've seen these attacks have been taking place for quite a while now, but it's not the first time that this has happened. That a railway station or a railway track has been targeted. Tracks have been targeted in the past. Station being targeted, I think, in a longer while, this is probably a first. That being said, it is also pertinent to mention the fact that where this happened, Quetta is about 300 kilometers to the Afghanistan border with Kandahar, and it is at the heart of Balochistan. It is the capital. It is the provincial capital of the province of Balochistan, which connects to both to the Baloch belt and to the Pashtun belt of the province. That being said, also it is pertinent to understand that what BLA really, how BLA has been enabling this on the part of Islamabad. They say that BLA continues to operate from Iran and Afghanistan. In fact, earlier this year in January, when Islamabad did its counter strikes on Iran in response to the Irani airstrikes in Pakistani territory, Pakistan codenamed the operation as or Markbar Sarmachar, which literally translates into death to insurgents. Markbar means death, and Sarmachar means insurgents in Farsi, in Persian. On the part of Islamabad, they have been long saying that both Iran and Afghanistan need to act. Training videos, time to time that they emerge, have been geolocated to both Afghanistan and Iran. But on the part of Islamabad, right now, the need to do is more and more practical action rather than just hoodwinking and blaming it on to other countries, and look inwards with the rise and resurgence of terrorism in the country. Isha.
Thank you, Anas, for joining us with those details. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.